Hello everybody, welcome to my house videos. Today I start showing you just to finish this thing up. So today's video will be all about doing just the second floor alone. And I think I'll get started right now. Alright, let's go. Yep. And you pretty much already know how I model by now, so I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna model this and you can just watch. That's pretty much how I see it. Don't need these. Well, I guess unless you wanted to make a linen closet or something. Houses back in these days were actually pretty weird in terms of layout and placement. This house in particular actually does not have a designated bathroom, but I'm going to actually turn one of these rooms into a bathroom just because, yeah, it's kind of whack that there's no bathrooms in this old house. And to think that it came from the same catalog that actually of most of the houses actually having bathrooms, which I never really quite understood. Because, I mean, any of these houses were designed for both the country and the city. So I would assume you want a house like this that you'd want a bathroom in it. So I will have to actually work on that. Maybe do some off-camera work, but Right now I'm just gonna do the room. I'm just doing the rooms and such as they are, and then do work off camera, and then I'll put a bathroom and stuff in here. Excuse me. It's allergy flu season already. Wish those never came. Tell you, flu sucks. Though I don't have the flu, it's just, you know what I mean, but it's that season again. Allergies, crap. Not fun. Sorry. Clicked on the wrong thing there. It happens. Actually got my flu shot yesterday, and to tell you the truth, throughout today it was still kind of aches a little bit sometimes, but oh well. Just that I can't afford to be sick. I really can't. It's not like it actually hurts, it just sometimes it can throb a little bit, but it's a lot better than being sick, I'll tell you that. I mean, anyway. Sorry, I'm just trying to make a little bit of small talk while working on this, because it gets kind of boring sometimes. See how repetitive it gets? That's kind of what this video also is trying to show you, is that when you're doing stuff, you know, it can get repetitive. I mean, to the max. Where this stuff gets really old really, really quickly. But yet again, you know, I mean, it's always good to see another house come rising up out of the ground, as they say. I mean, and it also depends on how you model, because, I mean, some people just get doors and windows and whatnot from the components library, which, I mean, is perfectly fine. I mean, but I just usually do it all myself, just because, I mean, I like to have my sort of personal touch to everything, so I can look at it later and say, yep, that was me that made that. I did that. I mean, that's pretty much the reason why. Now, I guess if I were to put a bathroom in this house, it would go right here. That's what I'm guessing. Because, of course, you know, it's just freaking ridiculous that there was no bathroom here. But, I mean, it would be kind of boring for you to watch me just, you know, rip things out and try and experiment. I don't know, actually, why don't you tell me if you'd like to see what me work on that. I mean, if you'd like to actually watch me do that on camera. Comment below, please. Because, I mean, if you like how I model and you kind of want to see how I actually, some of the secrets that I use, because a lot of these models aren't actually done, you know, usually the first time around perfectly. I usually go about, take a stab at several different things, at different things several different times. I mean, also my kitchens too. Those take thought. In which in another video I will show you how I do kitchens. What's that noise? Oh, never mind. That's just my neighbor watching a movie. She likes to have things up really, really loud, which bugged the crap out of me. Sometimes I have to go over there and tell her to turn it down. Yeah, that's kind of loud. Unnecessarily loud. Oh, and on top of that, she likes to do it sometimes with the door open. I mean, look at the time in the bottom right. Well, actually, most of the times that I do this stuff usually is pretty late because I'm gone all day to fulfill my duties of the day. You know, like, but so you only have to this late at night to actually be able to do anything like this. And I mean, if you guys like this stuff, I mean, there's no sense in keeping you waiting. But because I mean, I know I can actually find the time to do this kind of stuff, and I do other things while this stuff uploads, so it's no big deal. And I mean, I enjoy doing this. I really do enjoy it. It's awesome. Alright, so now I can do all of the baseboards all at once. Alright, baseboard time. See if I colored it. Yep, colored it alright. One thing I am happy with, though, I'm almost done with this house. Now that is exciting. Or another thing what I can try is put the bathroom in this huge, huge bedroom here. The bathroom here. I'm just brainstorming right now, kind of. And that's what I do usually when I model, is while I'm modeling I see how things work in different aspects. And I usually do change whenever I'm in the course of modeling. Make sure I have it over there perfectly. And that's the first bedroom. Oh, yeah. Windows are going to be same principle. One little erasing here. Here. And that's a big bedroom, all right. And this house does have generous bedrooms, so. Oh yeah, you want to see how I do ceilings that are half sloped, and I go to the roof layer. I plaster them like I do other regular ceilings. I go back to this layer. When I started using Sketchup, I actually had to keep my eye on the layers toolbar at all times. Yeah, it was pretty daunting. You know what, actually, instead of doing it that way, I can still probably do it this way. Alright. Just because of that diagonal there, it gets crazy. Make sure this is on the roof layer, good. Darn it, come on, come on, come on. There. Getting this to cooperate can be a challenge sometimes. Especially if you're really in depth with it. I mean, you can go pretty much in depth with this stuff. But I mean, at times, without a doubt, it can get pretty frustrating. This of no exception. Can really get frustrated. My bad. Now just erase those lines. Now we take the roof off. As you can see, this room here. Nice. Nice finishes and everything. Alright, now let's do this closet area. Why can't I speak in these videos? Seriously. I don't know, I get tongue-tied. Yeah. It's crazy, you know? I mean, especially if I know what I'm doing here. Speech always never is that good anyway, so please bear with me. And to put the icing on the cake. I guess this would suffice to be like the master bedroom or something. It's the biggest bedroom, obviously. And it's funny how there's actually a bedroom downstairs. It's the one with the bay window kind of thing. It's not even near any. I mean, even though I'll add a bathroom into this house, it's still funny how that. Darn it! Okay. Just making sure I didn't do anything without me knowing. There's sometimes whenever there are things that without me knowing that I actually do accidentally, and usually has some sort of dire toll on the project. So I always make sure, I always do a double undo to make sure that if, you know, I do something uncertain, at least I'm sure it didn't happen. As you can see, I had to save it just now, making sure. So we got this bedroom done. Now let's do this one. Let's see just how fast I can do it too. Because, I mean, I don't do speed draw. Or time lapse. Basically, what you all see in these videos are real-time videos. Just so you can see a day in the life of my Sketchup, essentially. I mean, I told you in previous videos you can invest hours into this easily. I mean, it's almost like a smoker and cigarettes, you know. It just really can't stop once you get started. But I mean, unlike the cigarette thing, I mean, at least this is not going to be potentially harmful to your health, but there are many other things that I know I'm supposed to be doing. So it obviously is a time consumer. Remember, like back in the high school days where you wouldn't do anything else but this. Everyone else was all having fun, and a lot of other people were like playing football, going to parties, etc., etc. I'd just be in here on a Saturday night doing this, pretty much. So I mean, in just my life really wasn't that interesting. So sometimes you just have to make it interesting. What else? Oh, yes. Now, these kinds of ceilings are kind of tricky because you have to follow the roof. And this is probably the worst, is whenever you keep running into the walls when you're trying to work on this. Especially when you have to do this stuff, but fortunately you need the walls up whenever you do this stuff so you can actually see what you're doing. Alright, so I got that done. Yeah, depends on your comments down in the section below. If whether or not I do this on or off camera. Whichever yes or no comes to 3 comments first, then that'll determine me doing the bathroom in front of you or off camera. 3 yeses means I will do it on camera, show you how I work on it, and also show you a good way of how I edit things too. I mean, because obviously you're going to need to do some editing anyway, so that would be good. 3 no's means that I'll do it off camera, so you'll just watch as I construct instead of demolish. Because I will have to demolish a few of these walls before I can actually put the bathroom in. Put that finishing touch here. That's how you work. That's how I work with diagonal walls. That's why you saw all that erasing and drawing. Yep, diagonals can be a pain. But when done right, it's really rewarding. Which that's what I strive to do. Because, I mean, diagonals look really nice when done right. When messed up, you would want to change it. It would look so unsightly. You would have bad reaction to it. Like I said in previous videos, closets aren't really my specialty, and they're not key in rendering. I just put a shelf in there just to indicate, you know, I mean, that it's what it's used for. And really, I don't even need to do that, but the shelf actually helps it for when you do your top-down view. Whenever you do your plan, when you want to do a plan drawing in SketchUp, the shelf actually is a good aid for you, because usually in drawings anywhere, you would actually see a shelf you would see where it marks a shelf in the closet. I mean, even plans done in houses today. See, I don't even need to do that. Just copy and paste. That's the beautiful thing about components. As I tried stressing in previous videos, they can be your best friend in big projects. I mean, I know that this is not a big project, it's just a little one. Still helpful. Very helpful. And there's another bedroom for you. I'm going to do this one and then finish the hall, and that will conclude this video for today. Come on. It's just not cooperating with me right now. In which I don't like that very much. And other times I just simply lose my train of thought. Another thing that you can do. Darn! See, take off all the other layers so you can color the interior of the roof. Because that's what a ceiling is. Ceiling is just an interior of the roof. Go back to layers. Now I can do this. Just one last thing before I end this video. This ceiling here. And that's the video. See all the ceiling in the inside. This house is really starting to look like a home. Well, minus the furniture. I mean, that's what really gives it that homey appeal. See, just walking in. Going up the stairs now. Looks good, doesn't it? Well, at least I think so. So yeah, just leave in the comments below if you want to watch me build the bathroom, or you want me not to and just build it off camera. Well, I mean, I'll build the walls for the bathroom because I want to actually show you how I do bathrooms. I mean, especially because this is the tutorial series, well, a tutorial series. Next tutorial series will actually show you how I make a house from start to finish. I mean, actually, from drawing all of the walls, then finishing it. Here, in this tutorial series, it's just sort of finishing a house, just showing you what you can do to enhance your house, how you can finish up your house. It's all this one really is showing you is finishes. Not really construction. The next tutorial series will actually show you construction. Well, everybody, thank you very much for watching. If you like this, please rate, comment, subscribe. Really much appreciate it. And also there will be a lot more to come. Because then it will be coming your way. I like working with you. Please, thank you. Have a great day. Alright, goodbye.